Okay, I swear, this is the last BattleBots video I'm doing for a while. Oh, hey everyone, this is the Superior Hyperion Yada. This is the top 10 BattleBots I'm looking forward to seeing in Season 4. No rules this time, just ones either I want to see or I want to see more of, as shown with two entries. Let's just get on with this. Number 10, Witchdoctor. Oh, Witchdoctor, the bot that never wins as much as it should. Honestly, though, I think this design has everything fixed. Like, it doesn't have the faulty self-righting mechanism or no self-righting mechanism of seasons 1 to 2, and it doesn't have the plow blocking its spinner like in season 3. Also, no wheel protection. Here, its wedges guard its wheels, and with that out of the way, as in the plow out of the way, there's nothing blocking its spinner, meaning that it can actually do some damage. So, honestly, I think this is the best Witchdoctor model yet. Refines everything in the design and keeps the positives of both bots and the negatives of neither. I can't wait to see this bot in action. Number 9, hypershock. This is one of the two bots on the list, or multiple, that I've seen the first fight of, and honestly, this bot's better than I expected. In Season 3, it had quite a few reliability issues. And, like, its spinner never stayed functional, as in, it never spun up for more than a few seconds before slowing down. That's not okay. In Season 3, as shown in its fight with Valkyrie, it's still just as fast as before, and it delivered probably the quickest hit I've ever seen. Box rushing Valkyrie, and its spinner was so powerful that it literally left a hole in Valkyrie's titanium armor. That is tough. It was basically all over Valkyrie for the whole fight, until Valkyrie got knocked out. That was an amazing fight. I can't wait to see Hypershock get back to normal. Number 8. Kraken! Whew, one of the bots underwent a makeover. Sorry. Let's look at its old design. It looked kind of silly with the pale green, the rounder shapes. I'm sorry, this just looks so weird. It's really just too smooth. Whereas with this newer bot, they gave it a black and green color scheme with some nice sharp edges on the top. And, you see that hole in its mouth? It's a flamethrower. I'd say, why don't people try that more? It's really a good combo. Get the enemies stuck in your crusher, and then light them on fire. Also, that crusher is no joke. Like, it punched through Ribot like nothing. I can't wait to see more. Number 7. Quantum. Or Spectre, if you watch The King of Bots. Yeah, like Kraken, its crusher's really powerful. Like, really, it punched through Blacksmith's armor like it's nothing. Also, on a side note, this thing's a thing of beauty. Mwah. Very beautiful bot. But anyway, its crusher's probably one of the most powerful I've ever seen. Which, sadly, is also its greatest weakness, seeing as it even had trouble letting go of Blacksmith when it was required to, which forced them to end the match. Maybe design those teeth in a way so that it can actually let go. But jeez, if that crusher isn't strong, then I don't know what is, because just watch the fight. Like, it pierced right through Blacksmith, who had additional armor to defend against that. No wonder it won the King of Bots. Number 6. Sablays. I know, I already talked about it in my opinions on every Season 4 BattleBot, and I said everything I needed to. Like how when you're up on the plow, there's nothing to stop you from sliding back down, and that it's so elevated that you will slide down when you're up on it, and the arm is too far out the back. And yes, the issues are fixed here, and yes, those holes on the side are its flamethrowers. And its other wedge, as in the one that's just one thing, it actually did pretty well, and man, it did really, really good against Rotator, which single-handedly booted Rotator off the list. So, yeah, I don't know what else I can say. I can't wait to see more of sablays. Next. Number 5. Duck. Yep, Duck. The bot we all know was robbed of the victory in the Last Chance Rumble. Well, let's look at its old design. Its plow cannot go behind it, meaning that once you do get behind it, then you can just destroy it, seeing as there's no defense there, despite the durable plow. And the modern design? Well, it not only has that axe, but I don't even know what that is. It just looks like a spike, but also its wedge can go behind it, or plow, or whatever, meaning that it can actually defend itself there. Also, I do like how the beak is sharper, and I like how the new plow is shaped. So, yeah, I just can't wait to see Duck again. Though I hope that they actually let it win a fight that doesn't involve getting a knockout. Number 4. Huge! Yep, the most interesting design and most unique, huge. So, let's compare the designs again. In the original, its wheels were way thinner, meaning that they were easier to break apart. Which, might I add, was kind of its only weakness, was spinners, which are pretty common in battlebots. Whereas with its newer design, it not only added or thickened up its wheels, but apparently in a video I saw, they also added metal tips on the end to keep it from being destroyed, kind of like Gabriel from Robot Wars, which is actually where this bot got its inspiration. Also, I don't know why, but it's blue now. For some reason. I don't know. Well, let's just hope Huge does good against Sao, because apparently that it's competing against it. Number 3. You know, I'm noticing a disturbing lack of new bots. I say we fix that with Copperhead and Black Dragon. Why am I putting both these bots in the same spot? Well, they're similar enough in design to where I think I can say all I need to say here. That they're two really good spinners, Copperhead being a drum spinner with those scoops on the side, which honestly looks really good. By the way, this is a really beautiful bot. So I can see this thing doing some really good damage. Also, I like orange. But also, is it a crab? I don't know. Then there's Black Dragon, who's also a really beautiful bot, and whose spinner, while not as thick as, or it's not a drum spinner, it's more like a, what is that? Anyway, I can still imagine both these bots doing some serious damage. And with those wedges, they essentially have all weaknesses of any bot covered. Except those wheels are way too exposed. Sorry. Number 2. Tantrum. Now, this is a bot that has undergone a complete change. Like, it's barely even recognizable from the original. Speaking of which, the original was a meh flipper who only managed to defeat a flippin' cheeseburger, and whose flipper wasn't very good. So let's look at the newer design, and, wow. It's a completely different weapon now. A puncher, where that disc in the back spins up and delivers a hard hit like a punch. Honestly, I think that weapon idea has a lot of potential, and that I can see it, again, like the other bots, doing some serious damage. Also, I really prefer its color scheme of orange instead of red from last year. I don't know what else to say. I hope I get to see Tantrum deliver some serious hits. Number 1. Whiplash. Yeah, it's predictable, but I'm sorry. Whiplash is great. Its vertical spinner lifting arm combo is really cool, and was executed very well. And I really do like its color scheme of highlighter yellow and black here. Looks very nice, though I do prefer the red. This thing in Season 3 was really good. It did really well against hypothermia, against Tombstone, despite it losing that fight, and against Mecha Rampage, and even knocked out Bronco, and won by judges' decision against Yeti. This was the best newcomer last season, so you bet I can't wait to see more of it. Because honestly, I think it deserves to win this season. No joke. Though I do hope they increase the durability of the wedges on the side. That was kind of an issue. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the last BattleBots video for a while. I'm Aiden the Superior Hyperior, signing off.